This home is going to check every single box in terms of functionality, convenience, affordability, and location. This is not going to be a video that you want to miss, especially if you're considering about buying into an active adult community in one of Collegeville's or one of Philadelphia's most desirable suburbs, Collegeville. This place is going to be amazing. I'll explain some reasons why this is priced significantly below the average in the neighborhood, and then some ways that we could take advantage of this as a buyer. If I was helping a buyer on this home, I'm going to explain how we would take advantage of this, get them the best deal possible, and put some forced equity into their pocket. This is not going to be a video that you want to miss if you are considering a move to this Philadelphia area, especially if you're an active adult retiree, you want a 55 and up community. We've done a ton of 55 and up communities on this channel. We've got some in Phoenixville, we've got some in Plymouth Meeting, but this by far is going to be one that is a little bit more unique. You're not going to have some of the clubhouses, you're not going to have some of the amenities like the wine tours, the cooking classes. It's going to be a lot more low key, but some of you might like that. So we're gonna get this camera turned around here. I'm gonna show you guys the outside of this house. We'll drive you through the community a little bit and we'll jump inside the house and check out the interior. You're not gonna wanna miss it. Let's get into this video. For anyone who is new to the channel, my name is Zach Neild and I lived in this area for my entire life. I've been a licensed real estate professional for the last 4 years now, and in that time I've had the opportunity to help countless buyers in probably similar situations to what you're in right now make the move to this amazing state. If that sounds like something that you're considering making a move to the state, I would love to be a resource. You can reach out to me via text, call, email, even schedule a free Zoom consultation. That's honestly what I would prefer. We can get face to face, we can talk about your long-term and short-term strategies and make your move to the state super easy. I don't want to waste any more time. I'm gonna get this camera turned around. We're gonna head into this house and go check it out. Let's get into this video. All right, so this is gonna be the house that we are looking at today. And before we get inside, I wanted to show you guys the community, the outside of the house. This was something that was super unique. I go to a house every single day. I go to multiple houses, dozens and dozens of houses a week. And I've never seen, or haven't in a while, seen something like this where you've got a one-way road. So all of the traffic that comes in from this road right here is actually only going to be a one-way, which is honestly super nice. You don't realize how convenient that is until, you know, like right now I don't have to worry about any cars behind me, and it just helps the traffic all direct one way. You don't have very busy corners or ends or entrances. That's something that, you know, I'm sure you hardly ever notice because it's not very common in a lot of communities, but to have this is going to be super nice. It just makes it a lot more convenient. It almost is the word of the day in this home. This home is very convenient. The location is very convenient. The price is convenient. Got a very functional floor plan that we're going to talk about some more, where you do get to utilize all the space that the home provides, but with that second story bonus, you are going to get a little bit more. I'll walk you guys back here. We're going to show you guys this later in the video, but I'll show you the back and the side of the house here. We talk about this later in the video too, but you do get this little side yard, which is nice if you want a little bit of privacy. You do have Ridge Pike about 500 feet away, so it is going to be very loud. Ridge Pike is a major road pretty much all hours of the day. So if you are a big outdoors person, you like sitting outside and you don't like hearing road noise or seeing road noise, this might not be a great option for you. But it still offers, you've got the deck that we're gonna look at as well, you've got this nature, so it still offers bird feeders a lot of privacy and a lot of nature. It's just, you know, a little bit closer to the road than some might prefer. Walking over here, this is all gonna be part of the common area, the common space. So the HOA, the community, is going to maintain everything on the exterior of the units. They're gonna maintain the lawns, the trash, the snow. They're gonna take care of everything here. We may even have an open house person right here, so we'll go check this out. But this is gonna be the front entrance here. We'll step inside, we'll put you guys on our other camera. We'll step inside and go check out the interior of the house here. It looks like those guys are heading out, so maybe not, maybe this person's coming through. But nope, they're not coming either. So no guests here through the open house yet today. This house has only been listed for about 2 weeks, and it's significantly priced under the majority of homes in this neighborhood. This is actually the cheapest price listing in this neighborhood. This is definitely gonna provide a ton of equity and value that you can have when buying a home, putting some forced equity and appreciation into this. Let's get into this video. All right, so we just stepped into the house here, and oh my gosh, this is not gonna be a video that you guys wanna miss. If you guys are looking for a 55 and older lifestyle, this home is gonna be a very rare opportunity. It's not a community that has many homes come for sale. home is really well maintained, and it's actually priced really well to take into account some of these upgrades and renovations that need to be accounted for. So I don't want to waste any more time. This is going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. You are going to have 2 primary suites here on the first floor, and then you're going to have a loft upstairs that acts as a 3rd bedroom on the 2nd story. I don't want to waste any more time. I'm going to get this camera turned around, start walking you guys through and showing you the different parts of this home here. You are going to be a corner lot. You're actually going to be the first home in the neighborhood. You guys saw that when we were outside. You got a ton of natural light. You've got a great view, people coming in and out of the community. And we're going to start back here at the front of the house. This is going to be the 1st bedroom. I'll get this camera turned around, walk you guys through this front part of the home here. You're going to have an unfinished basement that would be great for a bedroom. You've already got an egress window down there, so you could use it as a bedroom, extra storage space, a guest suite, whatever it is. But I'm gonna turn this around, walk you guys through this house, and then you'll be able to quickly tell if this was a place that would work for you if you were looking for a retirement 55 and up older community. All right, so turning this camera around, we'll head up here to the front of the house. This is gonna be the front door, the front entryway. This is the corner unit, so you do have a side entry. But when you walk in, you are gonna get a lot of natural light. This is gonna be your dining area. You can definitely tell the home's dated, it's got character. You know, these were built back in 2003, so definitely a lot of original pieces and parts of the home still in today, but it's very well maintained. That was one of the biggest things that I noticed and kind of pointed out as I walked through the home, was how well maintained it was. And you know, it's priced well, under $500,000, to where everything in this community is selling for $515,000, $520,000, $530,000 plus. So it's really giving you a lot of room to buy this home, put some work into it, still have some equity and value after the renovations to you know, comfortably have everything that you need, conveniences, lifestyle, not just in the house, but in the area, the location as well. You're just off of Ridge Pike in the Thacton School District. So if you're looking to go to PTC, Providence Town Center in Collegeville, if you're looking to go to King of Prussia, you're looking to really go anywhere that has shopping, dining needs, you're going to be about 15 to 20 minutes away. Here is the first bathroom. This is going to be the bathroom that's going to be used as the bedroom's bathroom, but then also the bathroom that would you know, accommodate any guests, friends, family that come over. So really good sized bathroom. It's going to have original features, original tile, original vanity, built-in all-in-one tub sink combo. It is a little dark. The lighting in these rooms are a little dark just because it is from that 2003 age. And then across from the bathroom, you are going to have a towel closet, or I'm sorry, a jacket closet. You're actually going to have the laundry room right here, so we'll check that out. But that's just going to be right in between the laundry room and the bathroom. It can be a closet to hang all of your jackets, boots, cleaning supplies, whatever it is. And then as we walk through here, we're going to go check out, this is going to be bedroom number 1. So you're not going to have a bathroom attached to this, but it is just going to be the first bedroom. This is, I told you before, it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. You've got 2 bedrooms on the first floor, so you're going to have this bedroom and then a primary with a bathroom attached on the first floor, because this is obviously senior living 55 and up, so it's a big emphasis on single story, no steps. But this floor plan, this model does have an option for a 3rd story, or I'm sorry, a 2nd story loft, to where it acts as a 3rd bedroom. So if you've got, you know, you've got that use for an extra space, an office, a storage, another bedroom, whatever the situation might be, you can definitely utilize it as so. But as we walk through here, you'll be able to tell that this is bedroom number 1, and we'll keep moving through here. We'll go check out, here's gonna be the closet for bedroom number 1. We'll keep moving through here and we'll go check out the laundry room, and the basement's actually going to be through here as well, but I'll show you guys that towards the end of the video. Coming in here, this is going to be the laundry room, so you know, it's got everything you need. Washer and dryer are included. You do have cabinets above the appliances, which is nice. You don't see this in every new build or every home today. You've got your sink, which is great to have as well. Everything just needs a little bit of updating, right? A newer sink, newer appliances, newer cabinets. So you know, it's definitely priced to put some of these features and finishes into here. But I think as it is now, you know, this home is definitely livable. This is going to be down to the basement. That's going to be your central HVAC hose. We'll go down this. We'll probably check this out later in the video. You'll have to stay tuned to see what that looks like. And then out here, this is actually going to be something, I don't usually always show the garage or spend that much time in the garage, but I like this. This is going to be a nice, just little feature, something that you don't think about until you really need it. You do have a ramp that will bring you into the garage or bring you in and out of the house. So this is something that you need to utilize. You can definitely do that. We're back outside, so you're seeing just a little bit more of this neighborhood and this community. It's actually interesting. This guy was washing his car when I got here. he left and then he came back and he's washing his car again, so maybe he ran out of supplies or whatever. But here's the garage, just another better view of it. This car is actually for sale, so if you're looking for anyone, or if you know anyone looking to buy a car like this, they're selling it for $20,000. I don't have any details on it, but you know, you could reach out to me and we'll connect it with you. But anyways, here's the garage. The one thing I did want to show you was just this ramp here. I thought that was unique. They've even got the handrails onto there, so this place is just very carefully thought out for senior living. Obviously, a senior already has lived here, so they have kind of tested the ropes and gotten everything that we need to get taken care of for safety reasons in this house. All right, so I've just shown you everything at this part of the house here behind me, the laundry room, the first bedroom, the bathrooms, even out into the garage, and I showed you what that ramp looked like. Here's the front door as well, so we're just kind of giving you an idea where we are back in the house. I'm gonna flip this camera around and I'm gonna show you guys the rest of the house here. We've got the dining area, we've got the kitchen back here, we've actually got a lot of rooms left. We've got this family area and a little breakfast nook, and then the best for last, probably what you're most curious about, is going to be the primary suite back here. It's going to take up almost an entire half of the house, or a fourth of the house, running, you know, from there to there with the bedroom, the closet, the bathroom. So we're going to show you guys that, and we still have to show you guys upstairs as well. You're going to have the loft up there. It's a pretty sweet outdoor living area. So we've still got a ton to cover in this house. I've only looked at a fraction of it, so I don't want to waste any more time. I'm going to get this camera turned around and show you guys what we've got left. And before we get back into the video, I just wanted to let you guys know I've lived in this area, Collegeville specifically, for my entire life. And I've been a licensed real estate professional for the last 4 years now. And in that time, I've had the opportunity to help countless buyers in probably pretty similar situations to what you're in right now make a move to this amazing state. And I would love to help you as well. I'll throw my information up here, my contact information up here on the screen, just out of ease and convenience. You guys can reach out to me, text, call, email, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I would love to hear from you and help you on your move. I don't want to waste any more time. We've still got a ton of parts of this house to check out and features to go over with you guys. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get back into this video. All right, so just getting this camera turned around, showing you guys this wing of the house. We haven't shown you guys this yet. This is going to be the front door when you first walk in, the foyer area. I know that you guys have already seen this already and what's behind me, but we're going to walk through here and I'll show you this area first. This is going to be your dining area. Pretty interesting that you've got carpet in here. I mean, I guess for the age, this house is very original. There hasn't been any upgrades or renovations done in this house. So for the age, 2003, I'm sure it might have been common to have, you know, carpet in this area. But I think for today's standards, what's normal today, renovations that we see today, designs that we see, we're not really seeing carpet. This would probably most likely have to go, but it's a really big space. It's kind of funny that they've got such a small table for a big space. I mean, I guess this kind of takes up some space, but you could definitely have 6 to 8, probably even 10 people here if you've had a big enough table. And you know, of course, I would replace the carpet. Maybe just have the carpet cut. And I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the family room, but maybe you could just have the carpet cut right between these walls so that it goes into carpet if you really wanted carpet. That's almost what it does in, you know, every other room. So we'll go check that out. It even runs up to the steps, which I would probably change as well. But we'll go check this out. Here's the dining area. Let me show you guys this again. And it's interesting that they even got chairs. So maybe it's a different table or a table that shouldn't be there, because you could definitely have a bigger table in this area. Could definitely fit more people around here. This is a really good spot, you know, for the kids to come home from school. They've got homework, you've got some work that you've got to do on the computer, take a Zoom call. This is a really nice, naturally lit spot that you could hang out in and be super productive in. And then the kitchen, I know that you guys probably want to see next, so we'll go here. This is going to be the family room, the formal living room. So you've got the TV, you've got another grandfather clock. I guess there's only one grandfather clock. I thought this was a grandfather clock. But you've got your grandfather clock, mirror on the wall, pretty basic furniture, but it really helps you get an idea of the size of the room. Really good size room. You've got another closet over there as well. We'll walk through here, and let's see, you've got some molding up here, crown molding in these rooms, which help it give some character, give it some depth. Really well naturally lit, open, so you could definitely be in this room. You could talk to somebody over here in the dining area. You could talk to somebody over here in the kitchen with this big open cutout. So you definitely don't feel closed in or cut off by going into any of these rooms. Probably as you get back into these corners or back into this primary, like I'm stepping back into, you might. But I think that might be the purpose of that. I think these are more common areas. They're definitely going to be a lot more open and bearing for sound. Here's gonna be a closet that we look at before we go back into the bedroom here. That's probably purposely there for any linen stuff, closet stuff, just extra storage for the primary. But stepping back here, showing you this room again, we're gonna go forward, check out that breakfast room, and we'll wrap around and come through into the kitchen. Stepping into the breakfast area, the breakfast nook, this could also be another great area to eat. So it looks like this is more of an informal eating area over there. I don't really know what they're gonna use this room for. There's no furniture. It's just kind of nice maybe to have, you know, nooks, nannies, spread things out a little bit, right? So not everything's congested into one room, right? You've got a plant, you've got some art. So just another area for having guests over, having people over to spread out and not be on top of each other. A lot of natural light as well in here. You've got the big windows, the doors. It's gonna be at the back of the house, so leading into the backyard, which we'll go check out, you do have a deck back there, a little hangout area down below. But even going into the kitchen, you do have a lot of natural light in the windows come through, and then here is your hard launch to the kitchen. It'll be a very old, basic kitchen. It's not gonna be upgraded, even to the backsplash, it's gonna need to be updated. But that's why this home is priced under $500,000. It's gonna be a very unique opportunity for senior living in this area. There's not many senior living communities in these areas. We've got one in Phoenixville that stands out. We've got Reserve It at Gwenda that sticks out. And though this one might not have all the communities or the amenities and community centers, gyms, amenities, stuff like that, really does offer an amazing location. It offers an amazing price point. You're gonna be close to amenities. You're gonna be close to, you know, your family, parks, grandkids, whatever it is. You can even see right here, getting a little sidetracked, but in the kitchen, these counters definitely need to be repaired. They're kind of coming up, they're peeling. So, and the sellers are aware of this. That's why they've priced it the way they have. But you could just kind of see as, you know, a buyer, a prospective buyer would see, you know, the kitchen appliances are yellow. It needs some work, it needs updating. It definitely needs to be, you know, renovated. What do you guys think about this kitchen? I mean, it's obviously super livable. If finding a home that you guys could move into, that was in a great area, that was in an affordable price point, if that was something that you guys were looking for, this home would check almost every single box. But if you guys were looking for a place that was move-in ready, it was renovated, it was modern, this might not check many of those boxes, but it also gives you a very great opportunity to buy into an area where the average price point is going to be well above $500,000. So if that is something that is important to you, or something that you're even just curious about, trying to get into an area for significantly under the average price point or the average sale price, that's something that I can help you out with. I've been working professionally in real estate for the last 4 years now, and in that time I've had the opportunity to help countless buyers in similar situations to what you're in right now. It's where they want to buy a renovated home, or they want to move into a desirable area and they want to keep that price well under the average. We're helping people in all different types of situations make that move. So if that's something that you'd be interested in or curious about, you can reach out to us, text, call, email. I'll throw my information up here on the screen so that it's super easy for you guys to reach out. And let's get back into this video. We've still got to check out this primary back here. I've shown you guys everything so far in this part of the house. I've shown you the breakfast nook, I've shown you the kitchen, the dining area in here, even to where I'm standing in the carpeted dining area that we've talked about, probably needing some type of hardwood, tile, LVP, whatever it is, engineered hardwood. But we're gonna turn the camera around, we're gonna head back into this primary suite, and then after we check this out, you guys are gonna have a really good idea about this retirement community in Collegeville. So let's go check this out. All right, so just got this camera flipped around. We're gonna head back into the primary back here. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting for this for some time now. Showing you the family room here again. So this is going to be almost its own wing of the house. You're tucked away back here into the back corner. You've got the garage right here, that doorway. You've got the front door right there, the front bedroom. So really you're going to have your own corner. You're going to be tucked away back here to the back of the house. Nobody's really going to have a reason to have to come back here or ever go in here. You do have a door on here as well that will give a lot of privacy. So once that door shuts, it's almost just like a big suite. But here is going to be the primary. You've got nice character in the ceiling, almost a tray ceiling, very large tray ceiling. That gives it a little bit more depth. This is a king size bed and you've still got a ton of room. I don't know if the camera picks it up at how much room you've got next to the bed right here on the right. You've still got a ton of room. So if you need more furniture, if you want to center the bed a little bit better and have some better space on either side, really good sized room, and we'll pan around. You've even got this bay window that looks out into the backyard. Well, we still have to go out there, so I'll show you the backyard. You do get a lot of privacy out there. But this is gonna be the primary suite, very, very large. You've got, big bulky furniture, you've got a chest in front of me, and the room still feels quite large. As we head back here into the back of this suite right here, so this is where you could close the door, you can lock it off, have it be more private. These doors are definitely probably annoying at some point, trying to open and shut. Maybe you could do a barn door or a pocket door for this closet, or even no door at all. It's not like it's connected to the bathroom, so you really might not need a door, but this is gonna be the size of the primary closet, really great size. You're gonna be a pretty tall person to be putting stuff up there. I mean, I'm over 6 foot and I can't even reach up there, so that's gonna be about 7-8 feet up into the air there. 8 foot for sure. I mean, it's easily 2 feet above my head. This is gonna be the primary closet. You've got a light up here, and even some shoe racks here, so we'll show down here. You've got some racks right there that could be for your shoes, and attic access as well. So everything in your primary closet, and then we'll head out of here. All right, now walking into the primary bathroom, this is gonna be massive size. You are only gonna have one vanity as it is, or one sink, I'm sorry. But you could definitely put a vanity into where you could have 2 sinks. It's a pretty simple fix, but really large size room. It's definitely wheelchair accessible. You've even got the pool bars right there if you need to get in and out. So they've definitely done a good job. They've prepared well. You can even see the handbars in the next to the shower. So that's what I mean when this home has been lived in. It's been just thought out. People have you got the towel rack right here to where it just makes sense of you're not reaching over there. You've got the towels for the hooks, right? So everything is going to be carefully thought out and planned out because somebody has already lived here, where it makes sense, it fits the lifestyle that you need, and it works for this new potential buyer. But look at this large size bathroom. I haven't even shown the floor in front of me. You are going to have the tile, just everything you need. 0 easy entry walk-in shower, so you don't have the big tub or anything there. And I'm pretty sure that was on the last one as well. We can go confirm right now. Let's walk through this house and let's go confirm. Just show you guys again. Let's go look at that first bathroom and see what that tub was looking like, because I didn't take note of that. It would be nice if this was a tub. So it looks like it is. Yeah, this one is a tub, which is nice. If you've got grandkids over, you've got kids over, whatever, and you do need a tub, you do still have that. So that's super, super nice. You've got a tub and you've got a walk-in to suit every type of need. All right, I've shown you everything here on the main level now. Just showed you guys the primary suite. We've still got to head up here and check out the loft, and we've got to go out back and check out the back living space. So why don't we go up here? It's getting a little hot outside, a little sticky. So why don't we go up here, check out the upstairs loft, and then we'll go out back and check out the outdoor living space. All right, so just getting to the second story of this house here, and you're just gonna see that it is a loft, just a room. I do have a closet over here as well, so it is technically a bedroom. So really great option if you are looking for a 3-bedroom in a 55 and up community for whatever that purpose is. You are gonna get it right here. Gonna be up a couple flight of steps. I'm not sure why this light and fan is off, but we'll turn it on. This is gonna be facing the front of the house here. So if you are using this as an office, as a workspace, and you wanna have a good view of the front of the house, I mean, that's what it's gonna look like. So any cars that come in, people that walk past, you'll be able to have a pretty good view of that. Not super hot up here, like we've seen in some other houses or some other, even new developments. It gets super hot up on the upper stories. This is honestly very unique. I would say overall that the floor plan in this house is very functional. All of the stuff on the first floor makes sense. It's large, it's functional, it works. And then this is almost just like an added bonus. So a lot of times we see that, these lofts or these 3rd bedrooms, they might just be, kind of taken advantage of or exaggerated a little bit more, but in this case it sounds like this is almost just like a bonus. This is really great usable space, value space, and you're not seeing this in many other communities, new build communities, 55 and up communities. This is definitely going to be a rarity that comes from the age. This was definitely something that was more common, the functionality of it, the purpose of it in the early 2000s. All right, so we just got back down to the main level from the loft up there. And that is definitely going to be extra space, extra storage, added value. You can definitely count that into the price of the home, of the asking price today of the home. That's a great example. Even though that this home is a little bit dated, it needs some upgrades, it needs some finishes, it can still command a pretty decent price or pretty similar price because of this additional loft unit. You've got an entire bedroom, an entire closet up there that you could utilize for a person, a office, a den, teen room, whatever it is. But I do want to turn this camera around. I want to show you guys this outdoor living space. So let's get this turned around and let's walk back out there. All right, so I've got this camera turned around. We're gonna head right back out here. We're gonna go check out this outdoor living area. I think it's worth it to mention in this community, the HOA is going to manage everything on the exterior. So not the wall, not the windows and the doors, the roof, the siding, all of the lawn, the tree cutting, the snow removal, the trash, pretty much anything on the exterior of these units, this HOA is going to maintain. You've got propane here that is going to a propane tank that'll be filled by AmeriGas, and that takes care of all the houses on the street right here. It is metered independently, so you're metered and billed independently, so you're not paying or taking an average or anything like that of your neighbors. Here's gonna be your egress window for the basement that we could check out. And this is gonna be your outdoor living space. So this is really just gonna follow the property lines, really just gonna follow the woods. But you know, we can go down there and get a feel for it. Good sized deck, so you could just do what your neighbors did, right? You've got a chair, umbrella. You could probably put a grill up here. I know they've got their grill down here, so I don't know if we'd have to look in the HOA guidelines or CCNRs to see if you're allowed to put grills up on decks. I see that this one's down here. But this is also a great benefit of having a corner unit, is that you get a little bit of a side yard, right? So you don't have any houses on the side. It's a little bit more private. If you're hanging out with your dog or your kids, it's just a little bit more private, as opposed to, you'll see, we'll walk down here and this is what it would look like to have a middle unit. Now, luckily there's no houses behind us. In townhome communities, a lot of times you'll have other houses right behind you, townhouses right behind you. But, this is what their yard looks like. So you could just get a good idea of, kind of how it's situated. You've got the pad that the deck is on, and you sit about 4 to 6 feet below where that deck is, but you got a lot of great outdoor space on this home. Well, that's going to be the end of the video. Thank you guys again for sticking around till the end. You'll have to let me know down in the comments if you guys are moving to Collegeville, you're looking for a 55 and up community. Is this something that you guys would consider? It's essentially move-in ready. Of course, it needs some updating, it needs some renovations, but that's stuff I can help you guys with. Functionality, location, these are things that you can't just easily change. External obsolescence, right? So these are all things that interior finishes, renovations, upgrades. You've got a really great local professional like myself. You've got a great team of contractors and remodelers and renovation people. That's gonna make that super, super easy. The biggest question is finding a home in an area, in a price point, in a floor plan that works for you, your lifestyle, your family's lifestyle. This is going to be a very unique opportunity. There's not many retirement communities in this area, especially on price points for under $500,000, being just off a Ridge Pike in Methacton School District. We've got some other videos up about that. So granted, while you might not have kids in a home like this or a lifestyle like this, it's just going to up the demand for future resale value. You know that you're going to be in a school district in an area that's continuing to appreciate year over year. And if you are considering a move to this area, maybe yourself or someone you know, I would love to be a resource. You can reach out to me using my information up here on the screen, text, call, email, or even schedule a free Zoom consultation. That's honestly what I would prefer. We can get face-to-face, talk about your long-term and short-term goals. Until next time, I will see you around the neighborhood.